Well, during Black History Month, some choose to dig deep into their history to learn more about their ancestors.
Fox 5's Jacqueline Schultz meets those who embarked on an extraordinary personal journey to find and honor those that came before them.
To find one's family history, even back to when they were slaves. Some people take a step back in time to walk among their ancestors.
We was always told that you never could find your family members, that they was lost. This is basically when the family moved to Georgia.
Stanley Blackburn's lifelong mission to record his family history and name, remember, and honor each one of his ancestors.
They talked about being in Georgia and how someone ran away and joined General Sherman and fought in the Civil War. I would ask my dad about them, but nobody could tell me where they actually came from. I said, one of these days I'm going to actually find these people. In this bill of the Negroes right here.
To aid his search, Stanley pulled historical records from the Georgia State Archives that shed light on a dark and painful part of our nation's and his family history. Lists of people owned as slaves.
The numbers are the inventory numbers.
He came across a man born into slavery in 1828 named Reuben Gay, his great-great-great-grandfather and uncle.
And I found Reuben Gay grave in a cemetery here. And something said, get up in the morning and go and check that cemetery out.
On the grounds of New Hope United Methodist Church in Fayette County.
I found Reuben Gay grave, I found Reuben Gay Jr. grave, just everybody that was actually kin to me.
What does it do to someone to find their ancestor's grave?
Personally, and I think my family, we wasn't whole. We was not whole people because it was part of our family that we really didn't even know.
Stanley, please! When Stanley met the families who run New Hope, they too were proud descendants of Reuben Gay, a slave who gained his freedom in 1865 and built a home that has stood since the late 1800s. Stanley connected with long-lost distant cousin Donna Hand.
Right here, this is a family member that's buried out there.
Who was inspired to trace other distant relatives and search for their resting place. Several miles away at Antioch Baptist Church, founded in 1829, lies more than 100 graves of slaves.
I found some there. I'm so excited. I'm still excited. So there are like some family members that we don't know because they're unmarked graves with no names.
Donna was among those who made sure they would always be remembered. There are now crosses and a memorial.
It helps me to understand who I am and to know that they were buried there. They are my family, and I have a duty to take care of them.
Any African American can trace their family. You'll learn a lot more about your family than you ever thought you could know. You could learn more about your heritage. This is a part of us.
In Fayette County, Jacqueline Schultz, Fox 5 News.
What a journey. And if you would like to find your ancestors too, there are events coming up this month to start that process. For information on that and for more of our stories celebrating Black History Month, just head over to fox5atlanta.com.